Hey everyone, it's Mindy from the OG Sports Network. Welcome to another edition of 14 Free Plays in Major League Baseball. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the All-Star break. I definitely did. Got to go ahead and hit the golf ball around a little bit, enjoy the nice weather and good food. So we've made it past the bad weather and where pitchers dominate early in the season to where then suddenly the hitters catch up, right? And so lines are going crazy and all over the place. So I feel like here is after the All-Star break where we hit our stride and we can go ahead and bring in the wins. So that is for sure. So I am excited for the second half of Major League Baseball. But before we get started, you guys, make sure you like and subscribe. Click on the bell to get the latest notifications. Also, leave your winners in the comments. We always like to see who you guys are on. Also, hey, make sure you go ahead and check out our multi-capper site. It is right here. We'll add it to the stage. It's ogcappers.com, where you can find our best of the best picks around, you guys. That's right. All of our pick packages are profit guaranteed, meaning that if we don't turn a profit, you get credits back to your account. Also, you guys, make sure you use this promo code right here, OG20, to save you 20% off at checkout. So again, our best plays are over here at ogcappers.com. So make sure you go ahead and check that out. But you guys are here for some free plays. Here they are, 14 of them. It's our best of the best selection. So here's how it goes, you guys. If you're not familiar with the show, is that I have a Major League Baseball model. And then I compare that model to opening lines of Major League Baseball. So it's basically two models we're comparing, right? The sports books and Mindy's. That's what we're looking at. And then from there, we go ahead and give you a side or a total. And then, of course, we give you a confidence factor. So we have tracked all 3,500 plays thus far in the Major League Baseball season. And so we know how often and with what frequency we hit when numbers are set as they do. So basically, I do all of the hard work so you guys don't have to. All right. Let's go ahead and bring it here full stage. And we will get you started. First one here is going to be the Diamondbacks versus the Cubs at Wrigley. This one here, we are going to go ahead and take the Cubs today on the run line. That is going to be our best statistical play at 62.7%. But of course, we do have the Cubs winning this one outright here on the money line. The Cubs bullpen ERA has been money so far here this season. Well, I should say over the last 5 games. They're only at a 2.87 ERA. So let's go ahead and look for good pitching here with Steele. He's averaging a 0.56 over the last 14 days versus Nelson, who's a little bit elevated, 4.89 this season. I like the Cubs, but I like the Cubs here on the run line. Is going to be our best play. All righty, next up is going to be Phillies versus Pirates at PNC. We got Nola on the mound here for the Phillies. This is always the good one where you have the P and when it starts, the O and the P. That's right. But we have Perez also on the mound. He has that 4.5 ERA his last 3 games, elevated from his 4.15 ERA here overall this season. We will be taking the Pirates on the run line. That's right, Pirates on the run line. You know, Phillies are sitting at a good spot here, but Pirates are coming off of these big showings here, like putting up 9 runs here, 9 runs there, 8 runs here. Phillies offense, they're only hitting 214 right now over the stretch, and they're 6.2% better, the Pirates are, than the Phillies right now. If we take a look at where they are right now in the season, I'm going to take the Pirates here on the run line coming in at 58.1%. All right. Reds versus Nationals. We got Montas on the mound, 5.25 ERA over his last 3. We have Corbin on the mound, 6.3. He's elevated a little bit from his 5.57 ERA. Right now, the Nationals offense, they are batting 4.5% higher than the Cincinnati Reds team. So we will be taking the Washington Nationals here on the run line. So now I know it looks a little bit wonky there with the scoring model, right? Because it has a 6-4 victory, but there's a little bit of rounding and such involved. And we know at this occurs, right? So there's a little bit of discrepancy there. So if you don't feel confident, but it's just a lot of rounding where we get that 6-4 game. But our play here, the highest percentage is going to be Washington Nationals here on the run line. Rays versus Yankees. Here it is, our VIP play of the day. This is our highest on the board, coming in at 73.2%. If you want this play, all you got to do is get over to ogcappers.com. All you got to do is go to the All Cappers tab and pick out OG Cappers VIP, and then you can go ahead and pick up this play. We also have our very bestest out there. So it's our $15 guaranteed best bet. And if you use that promo code OG20, you can get it for as little as $12. That's right. Let's do it. All right, Detroit versus the Blue Jays here. We're going to go ahead and take a look at Flaherty on the mound for Detroit. He's been pretty awesome as of late. 1.5 ERA, 3.13 ERA this 2024 season. We then have Bassett on the mound. He's been elevated, not doing great. 6.3 over his last 14 days or so. 3.52 ERA here this season. This Tigers offense up there, 4.7% higher over theirs, with their last series here, over the last 3 games. Tigers are capitalizing off of opportunities where this Blue Jays team just isn't. And right now, the Tigers offense, they're slugging the ball around 807, slugging, and of course, they're 10.3% higher on that offensive impact factor, right? This is going to be all of those offensive categories. I have Detroit winning this one in a big way, 6-3, coming in at 57.4%. Let's take the Tigers there. All right, it is our text play of the day. It features the Mets and the Marlins here. We have Manaea on the mound versus Cabrera. If you want this one, all you got to do is text the word WIN, W-I-N, to 223-203-1821, and I'll give you a winner in your pocket here every day. This one's coming in at 72.7%. It's always going to be our second highest play of the day here for the text plays of the day. So make sure you go ahead and check it out. All right, the Padres versus the Guardians. We have Waldron on the mound here for the Padres, 4.85 ERA. He is elevated over the 3.71. Then we have Tanner Bybee, 6.17, definitely elevated over his last 3 games there as well. Padres pitching hasn't been good. They're 1.14 up elevated over their normal ERA during this time of the season. Plus that Padres bullpen right now, giving up 5.05 runs. That's definitely going to go ahead and get the total over in this one. I have this at statistical tie, basically 4-4. We're going to go over this total coming in at 59.7%. Let's do it. All right, we have the Cardinals versus the Braves. We have Sonny Gray on the mound, 6 ERA over his last 3. That's elevated over that 3.34. Then we have Swellenbach on the mound here for the Braves, 1.38 ERA over his last 3, 4.43 overall this season. Do like what the Braves here have been doing, coming off a big showing, putting up 6 runs their last time. The Braves have been kind of struggling. I think this is where they pour it on like usual. That Braves bullpen right now has been pretty good, 2.44 here over their last 5. Look for the Braves to get the win here on the money line versus the Cardinals at home, coming in at 57.5% of the time. Let's take the Braves today. All righty. We have the Orioles versus the Rangers. We have Corbin Burns on the mound here for the Orioles. 3.75 ERA over his last 3, 2.43 here this season. Nathan Eovaldi, 1.29, getting it done here for the Rangers. He's been doing stellar this year. I like him. He's been getting it done, that's for sure. This Orioles offense has just been struggling here as of late. We've all seen this. What did they get? Lost their last 6 there at home. I mean, it's been pretty awful. Scoring 1.5 runs less than their season average. They're right now, this offensive impact that I talk about, all of those statistical categories, they are 3.4% lower. The Orioles offense batting .218. Yuck. They also only hitting the ball 644 slugging. It's not great. Not great. Let's go ahead and take Texas. We'll take them on the run line. The Rangers, 57.5%. Have a statistical tie here, 3-3. But let's take the Rangers on the run line. The Sox versus my Royals at Kauffman. That's right. We got Flexen on the mound here for the White Sox. 3.5 ERA over his last three. 4.82 this season. Royals, we have Waka on the mound. 3.27 over his last three. Been pretty steady Eddie here. 3.83 here this season. White Sox pitching has been decent. I think the Royals are going to come up a little slumpy. I'm going to go ahead and take the White Sox here on the run line. This is one of those, again, it comes down to rounding with that 3-5 score. We're going to go ahead and take the run line. You can see this play here is a little bit lower, 51.6. I like that to be 55% or higher. But my play, the best one out of this one here today, is going to be the White Sox here on the run line. Maybe they'll get out of the cellar. What do you think? We'll see. All right. We have San Francisco versus the Rockies at Coors. Are we finally going to get a big total? It certainly looks like it. Look at that, 8-6. Have that coming up at 14. But my best pick is going to be the San Francisco Giants. We're going to still play them on the money line. Have them winning this one outright by 2. But 66.7% of the time, the money line is going to be the play. It's going to be Harrison on the mound for the Giants. We have Quantrill with that huge ERA over the last 15 days or so, 9 ERA over his last 3. Giants bullpen sitting at 2.4% lower than the Rockies the last 5 games. Looks like the Giants will get this one done. Angels, Athletics, we have Canning on the mound for the Angels, 6.23 ERA. Sears on the mound. Can't find his ERA anywhere, 0.84. Plus, we know they got a guy that can throw about 103 to 105, getting it done. I wish they could just get him some more opportunities, and I think this might be the day. I have the A's winning this one outright, 5-3, but you can see the run line is going to be the statistical best play, 62.7% of the time. That's going to go ahead and be the winner. The A's right now, they're scoring 1.81 runs more than this Angels team. Angels struggled there versus the Mariners, who strike out all the time. The A's offense right now, 5.8% more or better than the Angels at the current moment. So let's go ahead and take the A's on the run line. Let's get it done. All right, we just talked about them. It's going to be the Astros versus the Mariners here at home. You can see we have Hunter Brown, 4.5 ERA over his last 3. We have Castillo on the mound, who's been pitching quite exceptional. 0.71 ERA over his last 3, 3.53 ERA here this season. I mean, the starting pitching for the Mariners is outstanding. It's just one of those, like, they just struggle with run support. But then they run into an Astros team right now who is 9.8% lower on their offensive impact over that league average. So right now there are 9.8% lower in run scored, batting average, on base percentage, slugging, all that kind of good stuff. We're going to go ahead and take the Mariners here on the run line, even though I have them winning this one 3-2. Our best statistical play is going to be that run line coming in at 62.7%. All righty. Oh, Whitney, what do you want, Whit? But we got the Red Sox versus the LA Dodgers. I got the Red Sox here winning in a big way, 6-4. But the best statistical play for us is going to be the run line, 62.7% of the time. That will be the winner. We have Red Sox. We have Pivetta on the mound, 2.63. That's under the 4.18 here this season. Gavin Stone, he's just been totally sucking as of late. 9.39 ERA over his last 3. 3.62, though, overall this season. Red Sox offense right now, a 300 batting average. They're getting it done, you guys. And they're also hitting the ball hard. 815 slugging. That Red Sox offense right now is hitting 3.8% better than the LA Dodgers. Let's take the Sox here on the run line. Hey, that's all I got for you today. Lots of winners. Hopefully, you guys are excited. Again, like and subscribe. Leave those comments. Make sure you check out our other videos by our other hot cappers. You can see Bo Dunn's video collection that is out there. We got Ron Hahn getting us a video. We got Solo with some videos. So make sure you check those out. You can always go to our main page and you can find our shorts plus our long form videos, a little bit of everything there for you. All right, you guys. Hey, have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.